unedible. Get it? Get it? I am unedible.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. He's going to take, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
I'm a clap face.
Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Watch me win.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Watch me win.
Well, look at this.
Bro, why you gotta do
7-0
offside
lead
kicks?
in
You're
the
not there.
pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
That's all I hate.
A gain of 32 that time.
Okay.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Back of the end zone, can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins, and that'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I'm not sure about this play, but oh no! Oh shoot! I think I could probably Odell you. Let me see what I can do here.
Now Mahomes, maybe a free play. Eluding the
Touchdown.
pressure right. This is caught. Watkins. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Working from the gun, Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and get an advantage. But I don't know if we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons. Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, they can have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
Now Jackson on first down. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And now look at this.
Yes,
big game,
fumble.
It's picked up by the Chiefs.
Come on. Go Chiefs.
And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys.
That was easy.
Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Okay, I'm going to try to.
Now Mahomes. And he floated one out there incomplete.
Come on, I have to get out of the zone.
The intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
I think we got it. We got it. I think so.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
First down.
Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. 21 yards there on third down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On play action, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9.
Oh my God.
Now here's Mahomes.
No!
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now Jackson buying time to his left. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Jackson going to throw again. Dancing to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Jackson looking to throw on third. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there.
Go for three.
Fourth down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got third and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
You should not have worked for it.
No field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Being chased. And will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half. As the Ravens push further out in front. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I don't even care.
Picked off by Tony Jefferson, the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Two touchdowns, yeah. Okay, can you stop the onside kicks, please? Thank you.
So So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now
and for the third time here, this pass intercepted. And now look at this, big gain, but
get on me. Okay.
He cuts up the football near his own goal line, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Watkins, the intended receiver.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. But I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
After that play, I think we know one quarterback will be extremely happy if his defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
That's right, baby. They don't want
On 3rd and 1, Jackson escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack.
Go for
maybe
3.
that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt when a few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Steps away. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If they're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. This is caught by Robinson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
We play to win. Let's go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, and that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick, and it's 3rd down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. They find some open field here. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A well-executed safety blitz by Tony Jefferson leads to the sack. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes rolling to his left. He can run. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll drop the throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now Mahomes. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Room here to run. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
I don't need to. 480. Yellow.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for two. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a one-score deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 46. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
And the kick here, no good. But a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Butker on for the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He's got a first down past the 30. And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. 23 yards on the tuck and run. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Well, had his hands on it for a second. A little bit of tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out.
And now here is another interception. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now here's Mahomes. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it, this offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I don't mind if you want to get going.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
Right there.
Steps away to his left. Got his man. It's Williams.
Okay, we got to launch this.
And he'll go down shy of the 40
you think
at the
whoever
41.
thinks we can... I think we can make it.
Waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space.
Someone completed it on one of your activity. No, Mom, I gotta finish this.
Goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them, because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson, and he's going to go down again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
On 3rd down, Jackson on the move to his left. He may try and run for this. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson out to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Emmanuel Ogbah. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. After the sack on first down, Jackson, it's complete to Snead. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Jackson on first down, dancing to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Being chased out left. And 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. And
he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Mahomes. That's complete to Robinson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Back to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. 9 yards that time. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Tell him about to clap you.
Back to throw. Mahomes. Pushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll look to throw.
Come on. No!
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Okay.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Come on.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Okay.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Thank you.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Throwing is Jackson. That's
2 seconds left.
But there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Should I do fourth and safety?
Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that.
Okay, kicking a squint, I'll do fair catch.
Out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Okay. Okay.
So free kick situation
No!
coming from the
I have to get a kick return.
This one away.
I have to get a kick return now. Shoot.
This will be taken at the 10.
Oh, GG, man. Can I add you?
Well, going into the final play of this game, they...
Who? Cheeto?
My partner, Charles Davis. This has been a